Listen as your day unfolds, challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. Stand up and be counted, don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know is love will save the day. Thanks for joining me in the garden. I'm sitting underneath a beautiful pink jasmine and it smells fantastic. Welcome to this week's episode of Choir Leader Not in a Kayak. And it is all about emotions. I just opened up this episode by singing the opening first verse and chorus of a great song by Desiree called You Gotta Be. And it does feel at the moment like our emotions are running really high, doesn't it? One minute we feel happy and we're laughing hysterically, and then the next moment we're angry at some of the things that have been suggested or enforced upon us this week. And then we feel very tearful and very emotional, and I know certainly I go through these emotions on a daily, if not hourly basis at the moment. Singing and being in one of my choirs is so much more than just singing notes with a bunch of strangers. The choir was developed 12 years ago, and I was so clear that I wanted to create a space where people would come together and feel safe and feel that they were truly connected to the person in the room and to me. And I feel so proud to have created something that fulfills all of those expectations and beyond. At the moment, the future for group choir singing is looking very uncertain for the foreseeable future, and it feels like it's breaking my heart when I read those things. But I feel completely assured that the people who come to my groups come and they have such a personal connection to one another, to the songs that I choose, and to life in general. And this week, it broke my heart to know that people were moved to tears by the sessions, and I just so wanted to be able to give them a hug and make them feel better. But I completely empathise. I've been moved to tears this week trying to sing some songs. I'm doing some of my own personal recording at the moment, and I probably had to try 10 or 15 times just to get through the first 4 bars of some tracks that I'm singing to, because I just couldn't sing them. And yet, last night's session with the Thursday ladies ended in laughter, and that's the thing that music allows us to do. It allows us to access and tap into our raw emotions and to be with other people where we feel really safe to allow that to happen. And that is such a gift. So what is the future of choir for the foreseeable future? I know there's lots and lots of talk in the choral world and musical directors feeling very bleak and very sad. And I feel sad as well. I feel remarkably sad that I can't create and deliver and perform and sing with these people who I truly love. But I know that we are so much more than a group of people who come together and sing. We come together and we share experience, and we share our wisdom and our naivety. We welcome musicians to our room, and they always remark upon how connected they feel and how they're made to feel welcome. And we will continue to do that on our online platforms. We're going to be welcoming some musicians to the room, and I'm really excited. I really want to collaborate with people that I've worked with in the past, and I want to bring them to our room so that they too can share in our enjoyable music making process. We're sharing poems, we're sharing texts, we're sharing jokes. We are being more than a choir. And yes, there's been lots of tears shed this week. And I'm sure there will continue to be many tears shed as we go forward. But we will create beautiful music together, and we will laugh, and one day we will look back on this time and we'll understand that it was a time where we connected more fully and more deeply. And as in the song that I sang at the beginning of this session, we do have to be bold, and we have to be wise, and we have to allow ourselves to cry, and we mustn't feel ashamed. Music is such a huge part of my life, and the musicians and the singers that I have met the last 12 years are probably some of the most important people in my life, and I really, really look forward to seeing them every week, and for us all together to come through this process as a more connected, stronger choir. We have our tour that was meant to happen last week, and it's just so comforting to know that people are willing to put the date in to their diary for a whole year's time, because that's how much we know we're going to create music together again. I really, really miss making music with you. I can't wait until the day we can be back in the room together. In the meantime, we'll laugh, we'll cry, we'll share poems, we'll look after one another, and we'll welcome all sorts of people to our room. Have a lovely week. Lots of love.